All right. What's going on? What's going on? Let's see. Alright, let's see what we got here. So I've already taken a trade for today, so I'm not going to take anything else. It's Friday. This was the move I took. So the 30-minute closed above, 161.920 here, and then as it broke the high, as the next candle broke the high, the 6 a.m. candle broke the high right here. I took my entry, was able to secure 10 pips here, and from there, the runner was, stopped at entry. So does look like GJ is doing some retracement a little bit. Maybe it'll come down to this zone here and form a level of support. But I guess, time will tell. You have to sit on your hands and wait until you see something here. But I think, coming down here, forming a level of support is ideal, and then going up to the push up from there. There is some news here at 8:30, so could see some wild shit happen here at that time, but who knows. You have to just kind of let price do its thing and figure itself out from there. Me, myself, I honestly don't want to take any more trades on anything. I'm done for the day, done for the week. Just hanging out. But yeah, do me a favor, like the stream, give me a subscribe, hop in my free Telegram chat, my free Forex Telegram chat. I got the link in the description here. Called out my trade this morning right there. also called it out on Twitter, but check out gold right here. Gold is just falling. Expecting a big move for the news in 28 minutes. Honestly, not sure. Yeah, not too sure, to be honest. We'll see what happens. I don't think it should be too crazy just based on it being CPI, but like I said, we'll have to see what happens. But what I'm gonna do here, do a little analysis here. So we have a level of support over here on gold. Resistance here. So I think what you'll probably want to wait for here, if you're looking at gold, is a break and close below here would be nice to go down. But I'm not sure if that's going to play out. The only other thing that I would think would be nice is for price to come up, form some layer of resistance, and then come back and test this low that's been created. But gold's already fallen quite a bit for the day, so yeah. I mean, if you haven't taken a trade yet for today, you might have missed everything. Just have to be patient. But my idea here with gold is, let's see. Alright, so this is kind of what I'm thinking here is, you know, we have a break and close below 1743.39, and then obviously, you know, we have clean candles to come down here into 1734.04, or you know, price can come up here, or it can form a level of support down here and then come up here, maybe form a level of resistance, and then come back down here to test the support. That's kind of what I'm thinking here, are the possibilities. So I guess we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. Now GJ on the other hand, I don't know, kind of looks like it's like in a little range here. But what I was looking at this morning was just a break and close above 161.920. Obviously this candle did that. I took an entry here on this candle as it broke the high, was able to secure 10 pips, and went to the profit land, the happy land from there. So cool. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, anything like that, if you're curious about anything, feel free to let me know, and I'll be happy to explain whatever I can. Really, the whole goal of having this channel here is, you know, a lot of people lose a lot of money trading Forex, and you know, I don't want you guys to be one of them. I lost over 20 grand, you know, my first year trying to learn how to trade Forex. Now this is all I do. I just trade full time, and you know, just kind of looking to give back. But I'm just hanging out for today. Already took my trade. Not looking for anything else here. I'm actually just doing a little simulation over here on my other monitor that I might close down after that. But for the time being, I'm gonna see what happens here on the news. But yeah, it looks like gold might be trying to form a level of support here and kind of play out with what I'm talking about here. Let's see on the 15-minute. Yeah, it looks like it. GJ might be trying to do the same thing I'm talking about here on gold. Yep, looks like it is. Creating a little level of support here. Probably going to go up, form a resistance, maybe 1750, something like that. And then come down, retest the low. Who knows how long that'll take? Who knows even if that'll even happen? It's already moved a lot for today, so we'll see. For those of you that are new to the stream, please like the stream, subscribe, hop in the free Telegram channel. I got a free Forex Telegram channel there in the description. Hop in there. Called out this morning's trade in there actually. Hey Mike, came here from the Slack group. How long did it take you to get profitable? I've been trading for a long time, to be honest. Probably, I don't know. It's been a long time. I can't remember when I joined Market Fluidity or even when I started following Raja, but I've been following Raja and I've been inside of Market Fluidity for a while now, like probably over 2 years now. And before then I was trading Forex for probably 2 years before that. So I've been trading for a long time. Like I said, lost a shit ton of money trying to figure it out, but I was just relentless, you know, like I had like the mindset of, you know, okay, cool, no problem. I lost 20 grand. That obviously sucks, but what happens if I would have made 20 grand? You know, what happens if I would have been on the flip side of all of that? And so I was like super persistent to figure out the skill, you know, to start learning the craft. Came across Raja just on YouTube one day, like randomly, and he changed the game for me. He changed the game for me for real. And then probably, I don't know, 6 months after I started following him, I started to get really profitable. I started to make really good trades, and yeah, the rest was history from there. Now moving forward, the biggest thing that I'm working on is just increasing my confidence. You know, taking higher lot size trades, you know, 5-10 lot trades, and just not getting spooked out by the numbers. So that's kind of like what I'm working on now. Is, you know, everything's still the same. All the positions, all the moves are still the same. You know, the pip count, it's all the same. Really, what I'm working on now is, you know, just not spooking myself out about the dollar amounts that are fluctuating. You know. Yeah, absolutely, Jake. Yeah, and I would appreciate it if you can like the stream, give me a subscribe. I'm trying to grow here on YouTube. Also, hop in my my free Forex Telegram channel. That'd be dope. That's where I called out my GJ trade this morning. And I'll be doing these live streams probably often now that Raja's gone. So I'm not too sure like what's gonna happen with him as far as his YouTube account, but you know, if he still does like the zooms and stuff, I'll hop on those. But you know, outside of that, I'll probably stream, you know, when he's not on Zoom or something like that. But yeah, this shit's pretty funny with him. He took his shit down. That's hilarious. Honestly, if I was him, I would just retire. I'd be like, alright, my YouTube days are done. My streaming days are done. I'm just gonna live life, make 50 grand a day, and not give a shit about anything else. Jake, where are you from, brother? Sam, where are you from? Salama, where are you from? You in the States? You in the UK? Where are you at? UK, awesome, man. Been over to London a couple of times. Been to France. Yeah, I'm in the US. I live in coastal Georgia. Yeah, let me see if I can pop it up. It was cool traveling over there, man. It was cool traveling in the UK. It's kind of funny because, you know, people, you know, like they they uh they view the US like really different. You know, like over here in the States, you know, you know, you go to Mexico and things like that, and you're just like, all right, cool. This is, you know, we're obviously far superior than Mexico. You know, the U.S. is. I love traveling to Mexico, by the way, but yeah, this is where I'm from. This is where I live. I'm from Michigan, actually. I'm not from here, but this is where I live now. But yeah, it was like really weird, like being over there in the UK because, you know, everybody was just like, you know, they didn't give a shit that you were American, you know, and like when you travel to places like Mexico, stuff like that, you know, people really value, you know, your presence in Mexico, you know, as an American, like you're like superior, you know, so it's definitely like an interesting dynamic, an interesting change, a difference between being in Mexico, traveling somewhere like Mexico, and then going over to the UK, you know, like you're just another person in the UK. Nobody gives a shit about you, you know. So especially because like I went to Czech Republic, and I've been to Czech Republic. That was like really weird because like that was like the first time that I feel like, you know, Americans were like hated, you know. So that was a little interesting. Like I was fined like fuck, I can't remember what their currency is. 800, it was like 800, like I don't know, whatever the fuck it's called, Czech Republic rupees. I don't know, but I was fined like 800 one time, and it was like pretty much just because I was an American. Like they were like just targeting me. It was the weirdest thing, it was only like $40 US, so I wasn't like tripping it too hard, but I was pretty pissed off about it, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it was funny because like we had like a joke in my family after that. Like my mom like bought me a tank top that had like the Canadian flag on it, and she's like, all right, for now on, when you travel, you know, like you're gonna tell people that you're from Canada. So it was kind of funny. Everybody likes the Canadians. Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what gold's gonna do here with this news. See if it affects it. Like I said, with this right here, you know, I'm thinking a break and close below 1743, and we have, you know, clean candles to come down and fill here, or we're gonna see, you know, like a support formed here, come up, form some sort of resistance, and then maybe retest the support created. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. Yeah, understood. Yeah, I was looking at it. I think I can't remember where I was looking at it. I really don't trade gold, but I think it was like right after this formed, and I was like, man, it definitely looks like it's gonna sell. But yeah, you're right. There's like, you know, support here, you know, support. It was kind of the same thing on GJ though. Like the trade I took on GJ was very similar in that aspect. Like I was looking at this as a level of resistance, but if we zoom out a little bit, you know, we have like this like weird shit happening here, and then this weird shit happening here, and then, you know, some more weird shit happening here. So I was basically just looking at it as like, all right, you know, these are 3 different zones, but to me they look kind of weak. So I just kind of disregarded them and, you know, told myself that if it does like start to reject, you know, up in this area without pushing through to my my break even and my partial take profit, then, you know, I'll just I'll reduce some risk or something like that. But ended up playing out pretty perfectly. I think the trade was only like 3 minutes long, so took the entry as it broke the high, and I was able to secure pretty fast. 1748. Let's see. Yeah, so you were basically looking, oh yeah, below here. Maybe in the 15 minute. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, like, especially for us over here in the States, like, it sucks when, like, those London moves happen because, I mean, I get up early as shit. I get up at 4 a.m. and, you know, I work out from, like, 4:30 to, usually 4:30 to 6:30, and then 6:30 I hop on the charts, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. But, yeah, sometimes, I mean, price does its thing before then. You know, I miss everything. It's happened to me multiple times, actually, so, yeah, sometimes you miss the moves, which sucks. Yeah, the UK, you guys got it good with the time zones, for sure. You really trade every session and not be like pressed. Yeah, pre-London before work, and then like when you get off of work, I guess, like, well, what time is it there? It's, you guys are like 6 hours ahead, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, so yeah, it's like 2:30 or something. Yeah, New York City if you're working from home. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty nice. 1:30, so you guys are 5 hours ahead. Yeah, I mean, with this 30-minute close on gold, the trade, you know, if it breaks a high, you know, with the news, it might be pretty solid. Percent in terms of profit, so I'm honestly not sure. I've been taking 2 lots. 2 lots, and I don't like, I usually keep my account balance around 5 grand. So I guess that's what, like 5% profit usually, if I'm doing my math right. Yeah, maybe you know, 3 to 5% profit usually. Yeah, I'm curious to see here. About 2 minutes left until news. See if CPI gives it hell. Wonder what the I've honestly never traded it that way. As far as like how Raja trades it, I've never traded it that way. I've only taken like the price action mindset. I honestly try and stay away from news events because I'm not trying to get fucked. But I mean, to be honest, usually I don't even pay attention to like when news is coming, you know. Usually I'll just see like some wild shit happening, some huge volume, and I'll be like, oh, news must be happening. But let's see. So it was better last time. Last time we had CPI, it was better. Greater than forecast is good for currency. So I think, what's this? Which one's which? Forecast and previous. Okay. So the forecast is 0.2%. Previous it was 0.6%. So if they're expecting it to be 0.2, I think this means that it's worse. So I think this means gold would rocket launch. So if I'm understanding this correctly, we will probably see gold like rocket launch up through here. Maybe it'll create like some sort of like bottom wick first and then it'll rocket launch up. But I think that's like, if I'm understanding like what they're saying is gonna happen. But I think I'm understanding that correctly. Because they're expecting it to be worse than last time. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency, yeah. So 5 seconds. There it goes. Yep, rocket launched, just like I said. Yeah, and I mean this is also in line with what I was saying about this right here. You know, price forms a level of support at 1743.39, goes up to form resistance around 1752. So maybe like, you know, we'll start to see, you know, some rejections up here. Who knows if it'll even make it this high, but I mean, if you took an entry like here at 1747.60, you know, as soon as it broke the high, I mean, you should have already secured. This is definitely already done 10 pips, yeah. 15 pips, yeah, 23 pips, 24, 26, damn, yeah. Yeah, so I would say that played out exactly how I expected. Oh yeah, it got slipped a little bit, yeah. Yeah, that is true. The spreads will increase with the with that time zone. Yep, I would say that was right in line with what I just said before the open though. Right in line. Oh yeah, so yep. Yeah, so 0.6 was previous. Obviously 0.6 is greater than 0.2, so it means it went down, you know, which is worse for the currency. And then this was the forecast, and the actual was lower than the forecast, so that's worse for the currency as well. So that's exactly why we saw this this jump here. If you're new, go ahead and give me a like, give me a subscribe, hop in the free Telegram channel. Like I said earlier, you know, my goal here with this channel is, you know, there's a lot of people that lose a lot of money trading Forex, and definitely don't want that to be the case for you all. So if I can help in any way, avoid that learning curve, that's my goal. But yeah, Jake, just like you said, you know, it could definitely play out with my original plan where it starts to retrace again now after this pullback. So yeah, we'll see kind of what happens with it, but that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I think ultimately it's going to keep selling. You know, I don't think it's going to recorrect that whole move that was created. I think it's definitely going to keep selling. But that actually wasn't too bad for a news trade. That was actually pretty solid. Usually I've seen like price will break like the low and then go and break the high, or it'll break the high and then it'll come down and break the low, you know. So like this one like moved pretty smooth compared to like what I've seen in the past. Yeah, Jake, just like you said, triggers, sells, and buy stops, and you're just like, oh, dang, I'm screwed. It's honestly why I don't really mess with it. So I don't like the news. Don't like them news events. Now the Telegram group is an open chat. It's yeah, it's an open chat. So just like how Raja has a Slack channel set up as well. I like the communication versus, you know, hey everybody, just hop in and listen to my bullshit. Don't really see any value in that for the community. So. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna start selling maybe. Gonna start dropping. A lot of people are saying GJ is selling. Oh yeah. I'm actually surprised to see this. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Jake. That's what I was thinking earlier. Is I think that I think it will come down, create a level of support, maybe around here, around 161, 700 or so. I usually only trade from 6:30 to 9:30. So 6:30 a.m. Eastern time to 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So another 45 minutes or so is usually when I hop off. But it also like just depends on when I catch a trade. Like today, my trade was before that 6:30 time. Like I just happened to look at the chart while I was working out, and I was like, damn, this thing's gonna move the way I want. And I was like, damn, hell yeah. So I took that entry on GJ earlier this morning before, I typically trade. But, I've noticed that in the past too. I've noticed that happen multiple times where, I'm anticipating something to happen and that move might be starting, before I come on the chart. So sometimes you got to take it. No, I'm not in gold buys. Not in gold buys currently. However, like before the news happened, I pretty much said, okay, cool. If price, breaks above the high here, I'm anticipating price to come up into this area. But I didn't take the trade simply just because, I didn't have any reason to. Didn't have any reason to take the trade because I had already taken a trade for today. I'm really, really, really disciplined on just one trade a day. If it's a win, amazing. If it's a loss, amazing. But I've been really disciplined on one trade a day for a long time now, and that's honestly been the game changer for me. One trade a day has been a game changer for me. It makes me really, really, really focused on making that one trade as profitable as possible. And that's completely changed like my results. Completely. Hell yeah, Jake. Appreciate you for hopping in there. Appreciate the love. Hopefully, since Raja's gone off of YouTube for the time being, people won't try and come after me. I think I'm too small for that. I don't think I have anything to worry about at this point. Salama, you from Africa? That's awesome, man. Yeah, everybody does get easily offended, and Raja doesn't take anything. He's like, oh, you ask a dumb question, I'm gonna give you a dumb answer, But nonetheless, man, I got a lot of respect for him, man. He changed the game for a lot of people, including me. Honestly, if it wasn't for him, there's no way I would have the experience that I have. No way. Yeah, bro, 100%. You'll get there, for sure. I mean, it comes down to, in my opinion, it just comes down to discipline for real. Once you can really get discipline inside of the markets, the moves that you want to make, you know, it'll all change for you for sure. But yeah, I mean, if I can give any advice, you know, just stay consistent, show up to the markets every single day at the same time, look for the same things every single day. And if you see something you like, execute on it. If you don't, then don't execute, you know. It's very simple. And from there, you know, like you're always going to have losses, you know, but just look at those as lessons, you know. That's the biggest thing. You know, like this week I took 5 trades. I had 4 wins and 1 loss. But the loss that I took was a dumbass loss, you know, like as soon as I closed the trade, you know, like I knew like what I did wrong, you know. And so like that's kind of the thing, is like you'll start to develop your own rules that you know are going to always work out and always going to, you know, be something that you can rely on as far as being profitable. So it definitely takes time, but I mean, even to this day, I mean, like I've been in market fluidity for I think like over 2 years now. And so, you know, even to this day, like I still spend 30 minutes a day reviewing the charts, like I mean, not the charts, but reviewing market fluidity. So like I'll watch like one of, you know, the videos that's inside of market fluidity for like 30 minutes, and constantly I'm always like picking up new things, or I'm like reminding myself like, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot that I've seen that before, you know, or whatever the case might be. Another thing is like I'm constantly doing trading simulations, you know. So like right now, that's what I'm doing, is a trading simulation. Here, I'll flip my screen over. But constantly just trying to sharpen the iron, you know, to get better at the craft, you know, figuring out different things, you know, testing out different things. So, you know, every day I do a trading simulation, and then every day I, you know, review at least 30 minutes of a video for market fluidity. So it's just about that consistency. That consistency is everything. And you got to treat it like a business, you know. You got to treat it like a business 100%. Jake, I'm on a Mac actually, so I'm using a MacBook. What you need to do is you need to get Parallels. You need to get Parallels desktop, and that will allow you to operate like a PC. And from there, you'll be able to use it. That's also how like I use magic keys and all that shit. I use it all. I use everything through Parallels. And so on top of that too, you know, Parallels is nice because you can access it. Like I have an iPad, and like I can access it from my iPad, and that way I can use like my magic keys on the go. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, check out Parallels desktop. I think it's like $80 for the year. It's a subscription. You got to pay for it. But I mean, in my opinion, totally worth it. Better than having to buy a whole new computer, a whole new laptop or something. But yeah, one thing to note is the like Magic Keys doesn't work on the new M1 chips, you know, like the new M1 software for MacBooks. So the on-screen version does work, but the hard, like the software version, the keyboard version of it doesn't work on MacBooks. So if you don't have Magic Keys, don't waste your money on buying them for the MacBook, because it's not going to work. But if you do want to buy it, then you can If you do want to buy it, then you can just, you know, get the on-screen version and use it that way. And the on-screen version is like 34 bucks or something like that. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Magic Keys is a game changer. It's definitely really nice to be able to set like the auto break even, the partial take profits. So that way, you know, if something's moving fast, you know, like for example, my GJ trade today was kind of like that. My GJ trade today was kind of like that, you know, like it came up here, it barely wicked, you know, my partial take profit and my auto break even. So like if I didn't have Magic Keys running, I probably wouldn't have been able to secure right there in time. So it's definitely nice. But yeah, it looks like that news caused a little craziness here on GJ. Yeah, Jake, definitely check out the web version. I think it's only 34 bucks. If you use code MJP10, you'll get 10% off as well. So it'll make it like 30 bucks. And that's US dollars. Dang, GJ is about to go break the high of the previous 30-minute as well. That's insane. Fridays, trap days. Trap days. Yeah, I probably wouldn't take any more trades for today though. If anybody's looking for something, um, this GJ, you know, if price closes the way it is, you know, we have a level of support at like 161.863, but that's not enough range to come up into here, you know, to like quote unquote retest the highs, you know. So I don't know if that's going to be worth anything. And then for, you know, gold, it's essentially creating a range here in between 1746 and then 1743. So you want to see, you know, price break and close below here. Next week I'll probably stream Tuesday and Thursday. Probably stream Tuesday and Thursday, and then tomorrow I might do like a weekly review, a weekly trade recap or something like that. Maybe a simulation, but the simulation thing fucking sucks, man. Like I mean it doesn't suck, it's awesome, but it's been like I'm sure you guys can tell, like my screen's like pretty laggy right now with the simulation running, the simulation software. But if I don't have it running, everything runs fine. No, I'm not gonna do London session. I'll just do New York, pre-New York. But I'll stream Tuesday and Thursday because Raj is usually not active then on Tuesday and Thursdays. And the only reason I'm on today is just because he shut down the stream early, and you know, I wanted to see what was gonna happen with news. And I got this little simulation going on here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down for today. Thanks for showing up to those of you that showed up. Thanks for liking the stream and all that. If you haven't already, give me a like, give me a subscribe, join that Telegram channel there in the description, and we'll likely see you all next week, maybe tomorrow. I might do, like I said, might do a little like weekly recap or something like that tomorrow. And just based on like my trades that I took, and then maybe like a simulation or something like that. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your Friday. Have a good weekend. Stay safe in the markets. I wouldn't take anything if I was you, but if you want to, feel free. But have a good one. We'll catch up later on.